Hey guys! Welcome back to our channel. This is VA4L. I'm Victoria.
I'm Alex.
And today we are filming the How We Met video. I know you guys requested the X versus me challenge more, but we're going to get this to you first and then we're going to do the other one next week. So please keep on watching. So we're going to start off by saying like both sides. So he's going to give his view, and once he says his side, I'm going to say my side of like the same situation.
So we're going back to 3 years ago, right?
Almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years, but so we went to the retreat. It was my very first one. I think she said it was her second.
Yeah.
It was like we went by groups, like by misas, and mine was like the very, very last one. Well, second to last. I got there, sat down with some kid. And then, what was wrong with us? We were like looking at the girls or whatnot. And then this beautiful, beautiful young lady right here, she caught my attention. And then I saw my cousin Rachel's luggage or whatnot. And then my cousin came up to me. She's like, "Oh, come say hi to her." I went to go say hi to her. And believe it or not, this beautiful young lady was right sitting right next to her. And I was like, and then she introduced us. She was like, "This is my cousin Alex. This is my friend Victoria." I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you." And then that was the first night.
Our first encounter.
And then next day comes.
So then my side of the first day, Raquel is his cousin, and she is my like really, really close friend, literally like family. I see her more like a freaking cousin or something. But we all went to the retreat. It was me, Melissa, Raquel, and then like church people. And so we went and we got there. And we did like the regular stuff. I didn't see any cute guys or anything, and no one caught my attention yet. And then here comes Charlotte's late little church bus. And long and behold, I see this boy right here walking. Literally, when I first saw him, I was like, oh my gosh, he is so cute. Like, he's freaking cute. And I cannot like stop looking at him, like literally the entire time we were sitting down. I would like peek at him, and then I try to go. And then whenever it was like break time, this is where he said he came to say hi to Raquel. I was sitting beside her. It was Raquel, me, well during lunchtime, and then like Jackie and Melissa, and then he came over and I was like, oh my gosh. And then Raquel's like, this is my cousin, Alex. And I was like, no way. And then he said hi and whatnot. And then they left. And literally, you can ask Raquel, this is 100% true. Whenever he left, I turned around and said, your cousin's cute. I was like, that's
back then, sorry to interrupt you. Back then, I was ugly.
No, he wasn't.
The back of my hair was so long. I had it like poking over here. I had braces, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had braces, and I just had them, so my teeth are already messed up. So they even look much more ugly with the braces. So back then I was ugly.
He was not ugly.
I was very ugly.
No, he wasn't. But yeah, and one specific thing I remember from that day is that whenever we were getting lunch,
Was that the next day?
Okay, well then that's the next day. But yeah. He's so cute. Okay, that was the first day. So now I'll let him say the next day.
Scene 2, day 2.
Oh yeah, wait. And we met October
23rd, 2015.
Yeah, we met October 23rd of 2015. Mm-hmm.
But so here comes the second day. We had to get breakfast or whatnot. She was behind me, or next to me, I guess you could say. And then we had like these tacos, like egg tacos, and then she was like, I wouldn't recommend that. And I did not say this with an attitude. I said this very politely. I was like, well, to me they're really good, because eggs are good, especially the tortillas are really good. And yeah, and then she comes to tell me like later on in our relationship that I was being sassy with her, but I really wasn't. And then we ate that. We had to do activities outside. And like I didn't know her, so I wasn't gonna give her a bad impression and like start flirting with her all of a sudden, because that's like every F-boy out there, I ain't like that. And then
so cute.
We had to like get partnered up with like a person or whatnot, and I didn't know, so I wasn't gonna like do that the first day or whatnot. So then we played this one game. I was partnered up with another girl. She was with this another guy, and then we played this game. It was Rabbit in the Hole.
It's like Rabbit Hole. Yeah.
And then it's me and my friend, and then she comes, well, acquaintance, and then she comes, and she was like our little rabbit. She came, like she popped up, and she's like, "Someone smells good." I didn't even hesitate. I was like, "That's me. That's me." And then and then we went back inside, yada yada yada. Then it comes back the afternoon. We would eat outside with our little groups or whatnot. And then once everyone's done, like we get to do whatever we wanted. And then me and her would hang out, but like with a group, like my cousin, like her friends. So it was just all of us hanging out. And then night time comes, and then we just like yada yada yada. Then dinner, and then like I get my food and I sit next to her with like the group. And then the night ends, and then that's it. Back to bed.
Okay, so the second day, from what I remember, is that, you know, we all came out and whatnot. We had our little morning breakfast, and we were in line. And this is how I remember it, and I'm telling you the truth, not him. He's just trying to cover himself. We were in line, and they sold like, I don't know if they had it the day before, if I had eaten it there before, but they had like these like little taco burritos.
Yeah, burritos.
Yeah, burritos
Burritos. There we
with
go.
eggs and like ham and stuff. But I don't know. I don't like them. And cereal. And then someone said like, "Oh, should I get it or whatnot?" I'm like, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, they're gross or something like that. And then he's like, "Well, I think they're really good. I recommend them," or something like that. But he said it all sassy, and I was like,
I didn't say it was
like me. I'm not kidding. I literally was like, "Oh my gosh, he doesn't like me." And so we kept going on, and then like we did the whole things they do at the retreat. And literally, okay, any single time we would have like lunch, me and him would always like gravitate towards each other without even like saying like, "Hey, hang out with me."
It's like either I be done, I just be waiting. Like obviously for her, but I'm not gonna tell her. Or like she'd be waiting, and like I get the hint, I go to her.
Yeah, I remember the first day, I was literally like, I was watching to see when he would finish so I could finish the same time, so then we could both walk out together. And yeah, but any single time, like if he was finished first, he'd wait on me. If I was finished first, I would wait on him, and then we'd both go off and just like, you know, hang out. It would be like us two and then like his cousins or friends and stuff, but it was really fun. And on the second days where we did the most activities, we played volleyball. He was trying to give me his hoodie, and I was like, "Oh," he was like, "Are you cold?" I was like, "No, I'm good. Do you want a hoodie?" No. I didn't want to seem like thirsty, you know. I didn't want to seem thirsty. And then he's like, "No, you're gonna wear my hoodie." And you know, I got his hoodie. And also we played the rabbit hole game. I'm sorry, I'm skipping parts because I feel like he already explained it. But we played the rabbit hole game, and whenever we did that, it's like you hold hands like this, and then like the rabbit goes in. And so it was Alex and then someone else. So like I got it and I was like, "Someone smells good." And Alex was like, "It's me." Like all confident, like I was like, "I smell good," you know.
I mean, if I put a lot of cologne on,
he smelled really good. I'm just like, "Really?" And I'm just like, he's like, "Yeah, it is you." And then yeah, that was the activities for that day. I beat him in volleyball several times. Also, whenever we would walk, there would be like other guys at the retreat, and they'd be like, what would they say?
They like try to get with her or whatnot, and then I'd be like, "Okay, whatever." I'd be like, and then I would tell her, "You're my babe, right?" And then and I was like, "Please just say, oh, so these little kids can just stop being so ignorant and understand." And then she would say it, and then yeah, they kind of got quiet and like would just leave me alone.
And when we would pass them, like they have this big like, I guess like playground, like they have a volleyball place, a soccer field, like a playground. It's really nice. It's up in the mountains. It's a 3-day retreat. Any single time we'd pass by them, Alex would legit like put his hand around me. He's like, "This is my babe. This is my baby." And I legit told her, I was like, "You're just doing it because you're doing it to show."
But I mean, I was, but mostly it was because I wanted at least just get closer.
I mean, you know, we both knew we liked each other. We just weren't saying anything.
Okay, and then here comes the third day, and the very last day. She had taken. Oh, so this is a little exclusive part. My cousin,
No,
in particular, Kayla. Babe,
I'm like,
why?
because it's not true.
It is true. Really?
Okay.
You didn't do it?
No. Okay, then let me see the part. Let me see the part. Okay. That night of the second day of the retreat, Kayla, which is his cousin also, she was in my cabin. It's like 6 girls to a cabin because there's 2 bunks and a bunk in the middle. And Kayla was there. He gave me his hoodie and I kept it for that night. And I legit slept with it because it smells so good. I don't know where this girl got this from. Because literally we're in a cabin. You don't have much separating you. I don't know what you're saying right now, but you don't have much separating you. She swears. He told me that she said that I kissed his hoodie. But why would I do that? Like, seriously. I don't know. Like, yes, you're cute and everything, but I wouldn't do that. Stop. But yeah. And you know, I had his hoodie for that night. His B.I.G. hoodie, you know.
The big eye, you know. Pride. Okay, then it comes the third day. Just a regular, except, well, yeah, just like get breakfast, hang out with her, do like.
Those were a good 3 days.
Those were a good 3 days. And then like prayers, whatnot, yada yada yada, not in a disrespectful way. And then go outside, same thing. And then this is where she gets like really sassy, and it's like we were at the playground. I swear, I heard her say, "Let's make out," but I guess in this show I was just hearing things. I was too in love. And she actually said, "What if we just escape?" I don't know why that.
Oh, what if we sneaked out?
What if we sneaked out? I heard like, "Let's make out," and I'm like, I look at her, I'm like, okay. No, but that's just a little funny part. And then she had like a hole, I forgot where, in her jeans.
On my back pocket, like right where the butt is. But it was like the jean and then the pocket, and then the pocket itself had a hole. So now.
And I just wanted to joke with her and be like, "Oh, look, you have a hole right there." And then she gets all sass and like all attitude, and like she's like, "Why are you looking down there?" I just got quiet.
I did not say that with sass or an attitude.
She said it with attitude.
I was being flirty. I was being like, why are you looking down there?
You did not say it like that.
Yes, I did.
She did not say it like that. Whatever. I'm telling you guys the truth. But she said it with like big attitude, like a lot of attitude, and I'm like, okay. Look, I just got quiet in my head. I'm like, dang, like I just don't.
He really did. He started like walking around the little thing, like just like with his head down.
You know, it was really sassy. You know, like my heart really hurt. Like she like grabbed it, just like, you know, just squeezed it, and it was just crumbling down to the floor, to the deep, deep sea. But yeah, and then here comes the prayers or whatnot, where you fall back or whatnot. Is when you feel it very, like, you know, in your heart, you know,
the
Holy Spirit, you know, and whatnot. And then I get up, she gets up or whatnot, and like the first, I mean, obviously I'm gonna hug my cousin because she was like right there, so you know I can't like diss her, got it straight to her. So I hugged Kayla for like a little bit. Then I went to her and I hugged her really tight. And then she was like, "You smell good," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." And this was another hoodie. And yeah, and then the night ended, and that was it.
Okay, so on my side, that day, the third day, that's whenever like we were all at the playground and whatnot, and you know we were just on the playground. I don't know if you remember, but we were on the slide. I remember he like laid his head down on me, and I was just like running my hands through his hair. I'm like, "You had a lot of hair," and then he swears that his hair is what got me like to like him. Like he used to swear.
Because I mean, other than that, like all of this, like these facial features are ugly. I was really ugly back then.
Yeah. But yeah, and we just like spent the day like that, and I'm not kidding. Whenever he said like, "Oh look, you have a hole in your pocket," I was just like, "Why are you looking there?" Not even like, "Why are you looking there?" Like, no, I was being flirty, but I guess I'm not good at it, you know. But I still got you, so. But yeah, and we were just together, and whenever we did the whole prayer thing, like, you know, we went to each other and hugged. I saw him cry, cause you know. During the retreat, like, I know we don't explain a lot right now because, like, it's, like, that was literally, like, what? 15, 16, 17, yeah, like 18, literally almost 3 years ago. It was literally October 23rd of 2015. And so yeah, but that day was just like that, basically what he said. But literally that night, like my thoughts were like, oh my goodness, tomorrow's the last day. He hasn't like asked for my number. I haven't asked for his number. Like,
Because I was waiting. I
how
gotta
am I
wait for the
gonna
right
talk
time.
to him? Like, what in the world am I gonna do? I was like, I need to make a move.
See, girl.
Alright, so I have no clue what the heck happened to this footage, and I don't have the camera right now to import it again. But basically, what I was saying is that I was like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna make a move? He hasn't made a move. Like, a move as in like, how are we gonna talk after this, you know? Because like the retreat was ending, I was like, shoot. Alright, so whenever he gave me his hoodie, it also had his name tag on it because we had name tags. I'll insert a picture somewhere. And so I was like, alright, I'm going to write my number on the back of his name tag. And then as the night goes on, I'm not sure if I did at night or in the morning, I was like, shoot, what if they collect the name tags? Because it came with like plastic and this whole thing. It was like, not fancy, but like they might want to recollect it, you know? So I was like, shoot. So, alright. So I just went back and rewrote it really, really hard and then erased it. And then continue on with the story past Victoria and Alex. Okay, but yeah. So I was like, oh my gosh.
And she wrote it pretty hard because when she erased it, like, you could even see the marks.
Yeah, like, whenever I found that, I was like, okay, well, in case if they don't, I'm going to write it down really hard, and then I erased it. So even if, like, you know that trick where if it's a hard pencil
like
and it's erased? Yeah, you just do that. So, yeah, I do that, and then, you know, that, just know that. That's it. Okay, so you can say the last day.
And then, here comes the very last day. It was a sad day. I had thought, but it really wasn't. And then, like, you really don't do anything. Like, you eat breakfast and, like, chill with your people, but, like, for, like, a shorter amount of time. And then you do, like, a little prayer. And then, like, the last thing is, like, the misa that you have in there. And, like, your parents come and pick you up or whatnot.
Yeah, all your parents.
It was packed. And, I gave her my gray hoodie. I forgot how that worked out to be, but I gave her another.
It was the day before.
No, it was the day of.
The day of?
It was the day of. I don't know how I gave her my hoodie. I don't, like, she already had one. Like, why am I giving her another one? But, and then after that, whenever I asked for the hoodie back, I was like, Misa gets all, like, it's over with. And, like, the whole time, like, I know it was really somewhat disrespectful, but it wasn't the whole time. But, like, throughout, like, we would just look at each other, smile.
Yeah.
And, like, honestly, like, throughout, like, the whole retreat, like, when we did prayers, like, in the, like, day 1, 2, and 3, we would look at each other. Cause, like,
I was always looking at her. I'd be like,
yeah. And whenever I would look at her, she wouldn't look at me, but, you know, she saw me, so she was like, you know.
Yeah, I'd look at her.
But, yeah. And then it finishes. I asked for my hoodie back, and I'm like, oh, you should give me your number. You should give me your number also. I was waiting for the right time, you know. I feel like, why am I going to ask her in the middle of the retreat when, like, there's still, like, 2 days left? And then, yeah, we all go outside or whatnot.
No, but tell like how you asked, like how you were sitting on the floor and you're like, your number. Remember? And I was like...
Alright, she gave me the hoodie and I was like, you know, like, I need your number also. I mean, you're thinking that I kept you warm. I should get something in return. But yeah, and then I saw it was like traced through it. Like, it was like, she wrote it hard so you could...
I pointed to her like, it's on there.
I was like, okay. I was like, thank you. No, not really. But yeah, and then we all go outside. We all say our I see you laters, not goodbyes. We take a couple of pictures, and then...
I have pictures, so I'll show you guys.
You're going to see how ugly I was.
He was like, never ugly.
I was ugly. I was UGLY.
That's a lie. You are handsome. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we take pictures or whatnot, and then I hug her. Like, we hug once, and like
we had like 5 times.
Yeah,
because of me, but you know.
Yeah, because she was like, I'm leaving. Then she come, and then like the last one, she hugged me, and I was like, okay, like I'll text you whenever I get home, and then yeah, I just scatter off home, you know, screw.
Okay, well, for the last day for me, I was like really scared. But I was like, oh my gosh, what if I never get to see him again? And like, it was just crazy. During the whole retreat, we talked a lot, so I knew he lived in Charlotte, and like I knew like the basics. Oh yeah, plus he never mentioned his age the entire time we were there. Like, he never did. I thought he was like a junior, which he wasn't at the time. But I was like, he never told me his age. And then, but then also after, what I want to add in is that, so I had, I had my phone, like, I mean, the people at the retreat already knew. I had my phone the whole time of the retreat. You're not supposed to, but
I left mine at home.
He left his at home.
I listened.
But the thing is, he left his at home. So whenever I left the retreat, I had my phone with me, and he didn't get home till literally late at night. So
yeah, because I had to go to my friend's house, and I was there for a good while. And then I went home. I had to like get settled because we had school the next day. So I had to like take out my bag, my clothes, put them in the wash, this and that. Like I was all over the place. And then like the moment I had to relax was like it was kind of late at night.
It was like 8ish, 9ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, so literally after the retreat, like one of my best friends had came, and she like came with us, and my cousin was there, and we went to cookout after. And I thought he had his phone. Like, I don't think you mentioned to me that it was at the house, right?
I never told you.
Yeah, he didn't mention that to me, so I thought like he'd get his phone whenever he sees his mom. So I was kind of waiting for a text, and I didn't get any text. I was like, dang, like I'm really not gonna see him, or he's not gonna text me. I waited the whole freaking day. We went to cookout. We went to my cousin's house after. I went to my best friend's house, and then I came home. And then I was home, and I get a text, and it says, "Hey, babe," with a little like smirky. Because
that was my word back then.
It was like smirky face.
Without the B.
I don't know if I still have a screenshot, but I think I might. I don't think I do, but I might. And yeah, I was like, "Is this Alex?" He's like, "Yes." And then
that's where it all started.
Yeah, that's literally where it all started.
And I honestly didn't think that I would be in this position that I'm in, that I am in now. Not like with church and like God and all that, but like specifically with her. Like I didn't think I would be in this kind of position. Not that it's bad, but like I'm very grateful for it.
And what's crazy that I think is like we had both literally had just gone out of like long-ish relationships that we weren't too happy in, and then like it's like I literally like came out of that relationship like, dang, like I really don't want to talk to guys anymore, like, you know, they're all kind of trash. And then I met this boy right here, and he legit like changed all that. I'm not kidding. I went to the retreat with that mindset, like I don't really care for the guys right now, like I'm just gonna be here because I want to be here, you know. And then I saw him, and I was like, well, that's out the door. But yeah. So that is how we met. That is how we became to be BA4L. And we have honestly a lot of other stories like about our first time we hung out, like our first date, and just like things
like little memories we have.
Yeah. So if you guys ever want to hear those,
comment down below. Or on our Instagrams whenever we ask like, you know, what kind of videos you guys want.
Yeah, you guys should vote. And if you do follow either one of us on Instagram from YouTube, please let us know. His Instagram will be right above him, and mine will be right above me, and then ours will be right here because we have our own together Instagram. So yeah, that is how we met. And that was October 23rd of 2015 is when it all started. And right now we are currently 2 years and 1 month strong. So
very strong.
You guys, if you want a story time on how he asked me out in the process, he asked me out January 1st of 2016. So if you want to know that, you know, you guys should like this video. And yeah.
But yeah.
Right? Okay.
Well, that is it. Anything you gotta say?
Thank you guys for watching. You guys should hit that like button.
Subscribe.
Hit that notification button to get notified every single time we post a video. I hope you guys like the quality a little bit better. My cousin let me borrow her dad's camera, so yeah.
And shout us out, of course, right?
Yeah, shout us out. We'll shout you out, you know. Got you guys. Thank you for watching, and have an amazing day.
And until next time.
Bye.